What's up guys, Corvus95 here, and welcome to another Football Manager experiment. So this time around, I have fiddled with the top 5 players based on Squawka's performance score for the season so far from each Premier League team. I've taken those 5 players and I've swapped them to the team in the opposite position league-wise to them. So for example, Aston Villa are bottom of the league, so I've swapped their 5 best players performance-wise rating with Leicester's 5 best players. So Mahrez, Vardy, Kante, Morgan, Drinkwater, all Aston Villa, whereas Guy, Richards, Grealish, Sanchez and Westwood are all at Leicester now. And I've done that with every team in the Premier League based on position. So Sunderland now have Aguero, Newcastle now have a solid back line of Alderweireld and Vertonghen. Man United now have Ashley Williams at the back. Hopefully that'll secure them. They had to swap Smalling for him, however. Chelsea and Liverpool, interestingly, in opposite positions and had to swap players. And Stoke and Everton, 2 very similar teams swapping players. Interestingly enough, Stoke-wise, mostly defenders who left. So we'll have to say, they brought in Funes Mori and Stones, but we'll have to see who they play at the back, whether that could be a hindrance to their survival ambitions, as I'm assuming it'll be. And this Stoke usually don't do very well in Football Manager this year, I'm not sure why. But yeah, I'm just going to do one season for this, guys, and I will join you at Christmas. So I'll see you then. Okay, we are now 19 games into the Premier League season, and as you can see, there's quite a few differences caused by the changed up players. So the main thing I can see, Everton down in 17th place. 1 point off the drop zone, 2 points off bottom, who are Southampton. Southampton, of course, losing Van Dijk, Fonte, Tadic, Cedric and Sadio Mane, and in return getting Johnny Evans, James Morrison, Macaulay, Jacob and Olsen from West Brom, who are also down there, not utilising Southampton's players very well. We've got Liverpool, top of the league, thanks to Chelsea's players. Chelsea are 4th thanks to Liverpool's. Man City probably not even using Sunderland's players, but they're up there. Arsenal have used Norwich's players, probably haven't used them again. If we have a look at stats wise, we can see top goal scorers, Olivier Giroud for Arsenal, and it's tied with Memphis. Harry Kane and Ayoze Perez swapping clubs, both getting the same number of goals in the same number of games. We've got Troy Deeney at Crystal Palace getting 9. We've got Lewis Graben, he's normally at Norwich. Most assists, Christian Eriksen for Newcastle, tied with Gylfi Sigurdsson for Man United. We've got Eden Hazard for Liverpool with 7 assists. Distance wise, Schneiderlin at Swansea, he's doing well. Sanchez at Norwich. Phil Jagielka, Toby Alderweireld in Newcastle, 3rd most key tackles in the league. John Stones at Stoke, Aaron Cresswell at Bournemouth. Least conceded is Mignolet. I wonder what Liverpool fans think about that. Petr Cech at Norwich. So even with a terrible back 4, well, I think they've got Koscielny as well, don't they? Got Koscielny and Monreal. But with half a terrible back 4, Cech's still managing to do really well. The Stoke goalkeeper, Jakob Højgaard, he's 3rd, least conceded. Victor Valdez for Man United. No sign of David De Gea, interestingly enough. Ayoze Perez, Aguero's up here. He's only got 7 goals so far this season. It's a bit poor for him. He may have been injured, of course. We've got De Bruyne with the most key passes. Sigurdsson's up there. Yaya Toure for Sunderland. Juan Mata for Swansea. Hazard for Liverpool. Eriksen for Newcastle. Dribbles, Sanchez for Norwich. Balassi for Watford. Aguero for Sunderland. Hazard for Liverpool. Ozil for Norwich. Willian for Liverpool. In most tackles per match, you've got Nemanja Matic for Liverpool, Kurt Zouma for Liverpool. All the players Liverpool got off Chelsea are standing out. Most clean sheets, Simon Mignolet, Petr Cech, got that new Stoke goalkeeper. Yeah, so let's, as you can see, yellow cards wise, Virgil van Dijk, most yellow cards in the league. Federico Fernandez for Man United, they've actually been playing them quite a bit. Wes Morgan's got 2 red cards for Aston Villa. Yeah, so I will join you at the end of the season now, guys. So if you can leave in the comments below, at this point in the video, who do you think is going to finish top? Look, Liverpool have got a 9-point lead. They're probably going to win it. What 3 teams are going to go down? Or Everton going to slip down? You can see Stoke, Swansea, Aston Villa, Sunderland, Newcastle, all higher up than they are in real life. Norwich City. Crystal Palace are pushing for a European spot. Well, you would expect it with Everton, Leicester and Southampton all the way down here. And West Ham as well. So they've all been massively affected. So, yeah, I will join you at the end of the season, guys. I'll see you. Welcome back to the end of the season, guys. And as you can see, Liverpool have won their first title in 20 years. And Everton did slip into the relegation zone. So, a good year all around for Liverpool fans. They win the league, their biggest rivals. Or what you couldn't say, Man United, their biggest rivals. Their local rivals got relegated. And along with Leicester and Bournemouth, Man United, Chelsea and Tottenham make up the top 4. Arsenal and Man City get 5th and 6th. Man City missing Aguero and Yaya Toure, I'm guessing. Swansea gets 7th with the Man United players. Norwich with the Arsenal players come 8th. Newcastle with the Tottenham players come 9th. Sunderland finished 14th, only managing to get 42 points with Aguero and Yaya Toure and Kolarov, Sanya and Otamendi. So it's a bit of a surprise. Southampton clawed the way out of the relegation zone, as did West Brom. Yeah, West Ham far down as well. Watford escaping relegation. Let's have a look at some player stats. So top goal scorer, Harry Kane, 22 goals. Alexis Sanchez on 19. Very good for... Has he been played at striker for Norwich? Because I know he can play there. They've been playing him at left wing mostly. So very good to get 19 goals from the left wing. Berahino for West Brom getting 19, as did Okazaki for Leicester. Leicester getting relegated, Okazaki getting 19 goals. That's crazy. Sturridge got 18 for Liverpool, Deeney got 17 for Crystal Palace, Gomes got 16, as did Memphis. Most assists was Aaron Ramsey, filling in for Mesut Ozil, who's at Norwich now. James Ward-Prowse, Kevin De Bruyne, Cesc Fabregas for Liverpool, Coutinho for Chelsea, Sigurdsson for Man United, Gareth Barry for Stoke. Gareth Barry with 11 assists. Distance covered, Schneiderlin's in there, Sanchez, no one else. We've got in most key tackles, Toby Alderweireld getting 35, 4th most in the league, tied with John Stones for Stoke. We'll have Andre Wisdom and Koscielny. Koscielny's also in there, getting 1 less key tackle than Andre Wisdom. Least conceded, Simon Mignolet. 2nd, Victor Valdez, Petr Cech, Joe Hart, Lloris, Courtois, Hogard for Stoke, and then Ben Foster for West Brom. That's a bit of a surprise. Most clean sheets was Victor Valdez, however, one ahead of Mignolet. David De Gea getting in the top 8 eventually, getting 9 for Swansea, who finished 7th. They did pretty well. Most tackles per match, Koscielny's 2nd, Matic 4th, Kouyaté in 5th for Bournemouth, who went down. Most dribbles per match, it was Sunderland's standout player, obviously, Sergio Aguero. Alexis Sanchez there. Aguero got 16 goals, that's a pretty good return. 4 assists. Eden Hazard's in 3rd, so the top 4 all transferred players. Juan Atebe's transferred to Arsenal in this career. I haven't got like a transfer update or anything, so none of the January transfers have actually moved. Mesut Ozil there for Norwich. Most key passes, Aaron Ramsey, Juan Mata for Swansea, Cesc Fabregas for Liverpool, Sigurdsson for Man United. He's done very well at Man United. Eden Hazard for Liverpool, Ozil for Norwich, Toivonen for Sunderland, quite weirdly. He's probably slotting them through to Aguero. Right, Aguero's up there, best to him, the target, 4th best. Jose Perez there at 5, Fabregas at 8. Yellow cards wise, Funes Mori up there with 12, Van Dijk with 11. He only got 2 in the second half of the season, that's crazy. Red cards wise, Wes Morgan getting the 2, of course. And Diego Costa getting 2. I don't believe he's been sent off in the Premier League yet, has he? Yaya Toure, one of the players who appeared every game this season. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the transfers made, like, that the clubs actually made in the game. So Willian, Hazard, Fabregas, Matic, anything else different? Zuma's there. No, doesn't look like Liverpool made any transfers. Transfer history. No, just the 5 from Chelsea. So let's start from the top. Let's start from Arsenal, and we'll work our way down. So transfer history. So they brought in the 5 Norwich players. They brought in Juan Aturbe for 20 million. Dabney dos Santos Souza, young player, 2.1 million from AZ Alkmaar. Ludwig Augustinsson from Copenhagen for 4.5 million. Samuel Umtiti from Lyon for 14 million. That's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good young centre back. Ivar Fossum from Strømsgodset, 2 million. He's also a pretty good player. He's one of the best Norwegian youngsters. They didn't really let anyone go apart from the ones who went to Norwich. Aston Villa didn't buy anyone. Bournemouth didn't buy anyone. Of course, Lanzini's only on loan at West Ham in real life, so they bought him from his parent club in the game. Chelsea, they signed Desciglio from Milan. They signed Lucas Prato from Atletico Mineiro. It's quite a weird signing. 27-year-old, he's worth 20 million. 20 million. I've never heard of him. He's apparently a great goal scorer at Atletico Mineiro. Davy Klaassen from Ajax for 7.5 million. Or 7.25 million. Crystal Palace signed a Rosenborg player. Ricky Alvarez, the former Inter Milan player. Paddy McNair came on loan from Man U. Joey O'Brien signed from West Ham. Finished 10th. Everton with Jack Butland, Glenn Whelan, Woolshide, Arnautovic, Shawcross and Angel Correa on loan could only manage to finish 19th in the league. Of course, losing out on Barkley, Lukaku, Stones, Funes Mori and Barry. Leicester didn't sign anyone and got relegated. Liverpool, as we've seen, they didn't sell anyone. Man City, interestingly, didn't buy anyone or sell anyone. Man United brought in Kevin Volland for 26 million, Andrew Robertson for 11, and Sidibe from Lille for 6.5 million. Looks pretty decent right back. Newcastle didn't do any business. Norwich didn't do anything. Southampton brought in Elyounoussi from Molde for 2.5 million. Pretty good signing. Another one of the Norwegian youngsters. Stoke didn't do anything. Sunderland didn't do anything. They did sell Stephen Fletcher for 185,000. How they sold him for so low an amount, I don't know. Because I've played Sunderland. Because if you didn't know, I support Sunderland. And I've played Sunderland before, and you can get like 5, 6, 7 million for him. So why they sold him for such a low amount, I don't know. Jonathan Cagliari going to Tottenham from Boca Juniors. Moussa Dembele coming in from Fulham. I believe that's a deal that's linked in real life. And Demarai Gray from Birmingham for 5 million. He's gone to Leicester in real life. Watford, they brought in Jack Anek, former Newcastle goalkeeper, of course. Brought him in on a free transfer. He didn't play. Gimo from Almeria for 2 million basically. To Watford. West Brom didn't bring anyone in. And West Ham brought in Theo Bongonda from Celta Vigo. Belgium. It's always the Belgian. Yeah, so that's the transfer business. That's the Premier League table. And that's the end of this video. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I think this is going to be the last Football Manager experiment for a while. We're moving on to a new schedule next week. That'll hopefully become the permanent schedule. And thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed, drop a like. If you want to see me do another one, leave a comment telling me if you want me to do another version of this, or if you want me, or give me suggestions for all our Football Manager experiments I can do. Because if you want us to do them, I will do some more. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. I've been Corvus95. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.